Welcome back to The Lost Journeys and to Season 1 Episode 4, Walkabout, often praised as one of the best, if not the best, episode of the first season. The last episode left us with all the characters at the fuselage, as well as the infiltrator Ethan Rahm from The Others, still sleeping underneath the open sky with the exception of Jack, who has his own tent. In the middle of the night, some boars rummage around in the fuselage. The next day, Saeed is fixing some electronical equipment so he can make antennas. He tells Kate that if they mount them at specific points on the island, they will be able to triangulate the distress signal they picked up on the transceiver. If they find the power source, they can broadcast a distress call. The survivors have run out of food, but they learn that Locke knows how to hunt. The survivors scour the fuselage and prepare it for the burning at sundown. While doing this, Michael finds a Rolex watch. This is off-screen, and so is another trek. At some point during this day, Ethan is walking back into the jungle to give Ben a list of people from the midsection of the plane. We didn't have any major treks last episode, but this time we have one. Locke, Kate and Michael venture into the jungle to hunt some boar. They enter the Palm Grove area we witnessed in the previous episode when Michael was looking for Vincent and heard boar noises.
Find something?
The ground here has been rooted up. That's how boars get the majority of their food, they dig.
I love that Lost is consistent with locations as of now. At the same time, Shannon asks Charlie to get her a fish. He was near the tree line, snorting some heroin. He agrees on the mission and asks Hurley for help. They're at this end of the beach, because when Charlie gets back to Shannon, he comes down from here. Jack goes to the bend of the beach and talks to Rose. The boar hunting group find the boar lair, but they are attacked. Michael is wounded, but Locke keeps on going. Kate helps Michael back. They stop near a big tree. Kate will try to boost the transceiver signal. When she's at the top, she loses the equipment. She hears the monster in the same place where Locke is hunting boar. We can spot that he still has some mountains in the background and isn't in any open field, so I've placed the location over here. The monster gets to the boar and approaches Locke. In the next episode, we learn that Locke felt like he looked into the eye of the island, and what he saw was beautiful. In Season 3, Locke tells Echo that he saw a bright light and that it was beautiful. A similar expression is going to be used by the show's antagonist in the final season, when describing the Cave of Light. Did the monster show Locke an image of the heart of the island? That's up to the viewer, but the monster gives Locke the boar and heads off to the beach. He transforms into Christian Shepherd. The monster has the ability to take the form of the dad.
Doctor? You coming?
He appeared as Christian in the Mobisode shortly after the plane crashed.
I need you to go find my son. He's over there in that bamboo forest.
Jack brushes it off as a hallucination. This is the same location we saw in the pilot. Saeed sat underneath this tree to fix the transceiver. We're going to see this location one more time later in the show, but that's going to be on the other side of the island. Michael and Kate arrive at the beach. Charlie returns to Shannon with a fish and realizes that she used him. Jack gets back to the fuselage and sees Christian again. He follows him into the jungle and encounters Locke with the boar. A nice foreshadowing that the monster will take the appearance of Locke in the final season. The episode ends with the survivors having a memorial at the fuselage. You know, it's incredible how different this episode is without the flashbacks. The story about Locke and how he was a paraplegic before the crash is amazing and loses a bit of its impact when we go through the treks on the island without dealing with his life. In the next episode, we'll venture into the rabbit hole, seeing a brand new and important location on the show.